Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Crypto Nobes, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the latest big news to do with Cardano. We're also going to be taking a look at a clip from Charles Hoskinson, a stake pool update and a price analysis. So if you guys like anything I bring to you, don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button or share the video for more. Let's even get this video over 400 likes, and I also want to know down below what part of the world are you watching this video from. With that, let's jump straight into the video. Before we jump into the latest updates, let's take a look at how the market has been performing over the past couple of days. As you can see, the market did get hit pretty hard purely because of the Biden and tax news, but overall we are seeing a lot of panic across the board. The best thing that I would advise during a panicky time like this is rather be patient with the market or attack the dips. I'd strongly think that Bitcoin will recover and we will see a test of its all-time high. It's just a case of when. Bitcoin is currently at 50,417, Ethereum's at 2,244, Binance Coin is at $495, XRP is at $1.11, Dogecoin is at 28 cents, Cardano is at $1.13, Polkadot is at $29.84, Uniswap is at $30.93, and Litecoin is at 219 cents. So overall across the board there is some very good buying opportunities in this crypto market. Are you going to be taking advantage of it? But in today's video we are going to be taking a look at the latest big news to do with Cardano, so let's jump straight into the first article. And this article says, Shopify integration, decentralized exchange and casino, Cardano marches on. Cardano has continued to see adoption, with the latest being a decentralized exchange and a partnership that avails Shopify integration. The blockchain network is awaiting the Alonso hard fork that will allow developers to integrate smart contracts, allowing it to venture into DeFi, NFTs and more. Cardano has continued to see increasing adoption as more companies recognise the potential it has to challenge Ethereum and underlying technology. In the latest adoption news, the purported first licensed Bitcoin-led casino operator has added ADA, Cardano's native crypto, to its payments options. The first decentralized exchange on Cardano is also here, as its partnership with Now Payments avails Cardano on Shopify. Cardano's first DEX, the rise of decentralized finance, DeFi, has proven that the demand for decentralized protocol is an all-time high. However, decentralized exchanges have only been limited to Ethereum. A team of developers are looking to change this, introducing Cardano's first decentralized exchange. The developers have submitted a proposal on Project Catalyst seeking $50,000 to develop Cardax Exchange. Led by renowned developer Ryan Morrison, the team believes that it is long overdue for Cardano to challenge Ethereum on this front. And as you can see, they tweeted here by Cardax, here goes a new sneak peek at Cardax DEX. Soon you'll be able to trade Cardano native tokens. Give kudos to Project Catalyst to make this happen. And finally down here it says Shopify and Bit Casino. In more adoption news, one of the leading digital currency casinos, Bit Casino, has integrated ADA payments. Announcing the integration, the director of casino at Coin Gaming Group, the company behind Bit Casino, remarked, Cardano network is one of the most popular platforms in the world, so it was only natural for us to add ADA as the next cryptocurrency on Bit Casino. It's certainly something our players have been waiting for, and now we've delivered. We look forward to welcoming the Cardano community to Bit Casino, where they can expect fun, fast and fair gaming. So overall, even though it is a bumpy time in the market at the moment, we still have to stay strong through this difficult time. This is the best possible time you could buy, and if you have been in cryptocurrency since the 2018 bear market or the 2020 March crash, this is a piece of cake. But for new people that are not used to this, you have to stay strong, and emotional control is very key in this space. But I want to know down below, when did you first hear about Cardano? This is the next article I want to show you before we take a look at a stake pool update, a clip from Charles Hoskinson and a price analysis. And this article says Cardano and Polkadot extend stake capitalization dominance. While Cardano and Polkadot are extending their staking dominance, Tezos has plummeted from their top 10 by stake capitalization. The stakes are being upped for Cardano and Polkadot, with the two networks continuing to dominate their stake capitalization rankings. According to data from Staking Rewards, Cardano is currently the top blockchain in terms of stake value, with roughly $26.4 billion worth of Cardano allocated to securing the network. With Cardano's entire capitalization tagging $36.6 billion, 73% of the circulating ADA has been staked. And it says down here, Staking Rewards estimates Cardano stakers are earning an annual reward of 7.22%. The second largest crypto asset by stake value is Polkadot, with $22.7 billion worth of DOT locked, representing 64% of its circulating supply. Average annual staking rewards for DOT are estimated at more than 13%. Cardano and Polkadot currently represent 7.9% of the $620 billion in crypto assets currently designated for staking across the crypto asset sector combined. While Polkadot and Cardano have long dominated their staking sector by locked value, other leading assets have experienced notable disruptions to their rankings recently. Solana has now surpassed ETH2 to take the third spot for stake capitalization, with $9.4 billion in capital staked. Sol staking and validation require the asset to be time locked and taken out of circulation, which may explain the change, explaining why its stake capitalization exceeds roughly $8 billion market capitalization. Sol stakers are generating around 11% annually. And if I show this chart here, as you can see at the moment, Cardano is dominating when it comes to staking value, currently at $26.4 billion. Total stake percentage is 73.27%. As you can see, Polkadot is in second place, with Sol, and then Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies you would be familiar with. I personally think that staking is something you should definitely take advantage of if you are in cryptocurrency for the long run, purely because you get to earn free cryptocurrency just for staking. Which brings me on to my next point. The crypto node stake pool is doing absolutely incredible at the moment. We are so close to 3 million ADA staked with Team Nobes. We currently have 126 delegators. So again, as I always say, but I really do mean it, thank you so much to every single person that has joined so far. I could not do this without any of you. We are seeing some very nice rewards, and we are currently at 12 blocks, which is an incredible achievement. But when we hit that 3 million ADA, that will be the sweet spot. So if we can hit 3 million ADA staked with Team Nobes, it would be such an incredible achievement. Thank you to every single person that has joined so far, and thank you to every single person that joins in the future. If you have any questions regarding staking whatsoever, please don't be afraid to ask them down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. One last thing before we take a look at a clip from Charles Hoskinson and then a price analysis. As you can see here, our saturation is 3.8%. If you are in a pool that is very close to 100% saturation or 64 million ADA, I would suggest swapping pools, purely because it means that you could lose rewards. Our pool is very fresh and it is very active, so if you want the pool that will be here for a while, then the Crypto Noob stake pool could be the one for you.
Why Haskell? So Haskell is an interesting one. You can accomplish the things that we want to accomplish with other languages like Idris and Agda and OCaml, and there's certainly many good choices. But regardless of the one you pick, the goal is still the same. We have these papers that we write, Ouroboros and the extended UTXO model and Hydra and Catalyst and all this other stuff, the voting system they're in. And those papers contain an enormous amount of sophistication. So people first ask, well, how do you find a developer? Well, hang on a second here. If I hire a C developer, a C++ developer, a Java developer, a C# developer, I might have a much easier time finding him or her. But then what happens when I give that developer the paper and say, here's Ouroboros, tell me how to build it? I'm going to have a much harder time finding a developer who can read that paper, understand that paper, and semantically correctly implement that paper. When you have a Haskell developer, more often than not, they come from the academic world, the scientific world. They're a little brighter than the average bear. Much higher probability that that developer will be able to read that paper, understand that paper, translate that paper into code, and that code will run. So it felt natural to me, since we were investing in the science, to bring in a different class of developer and have that developer go and translate the science into Haskell as the reference code. Now, it's entirely true that maybe that is not the code you end up in market with, but it's a lot easier to translate from Haskell to Java than it is to go from science to Java. So that's why Haskell, in that alone, while it was very expensive in the beginning and we had to build processes, is now putting us in a very unique competitive position where we're accelerating, and we're accelerating despite the incumbent complexity of scale and the incumbent complexity of these protocols. Contrast that with our competitors who are mired in complexity and they keep having product delays like F2 because they're in that position where they're having much more complicated science and protocols, but then they don't have that intermediate step that helps them manage that, figure it out, sort it, and simplify it, and turn it into something good. So I'm happy with it.
To finish off today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a quick little price analysis, and if I show you this chart here, yes, it has been a very hectic time for the crypto market, but again, it is nothing abnormal. As you can see here, we took a big dip, we fell below the levels of $1, so congratulations if anybody sniped that up. We fell to the levels of 92 cents, but it was for a brief second. Since then, we have pumped up and we are back in a very nice buy zone area in my opinion. As you can see here, we are currently at $1.10, which is very nice. We could go down further. It all depends on the movement of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin does fall further to $45,000 or possibly lower, then we will see Cardano and other cryptocurrencies see a similar fall. But again, at the moment, I personally think this is a very nice buying opportunity. We do not see prices like these every day, and when the market is doing very well, everyone is excited, including myself. But when we see a downtrend in the market or we see a flash crash, everybody is panicking. Emotions play a very key role in this crypto space, and that is why I will always try to talk about it. Emotions is the difference between winning and failing in this crypto space, and if you can learn to grasp the emotions and understand that this is all part of the process, you will become successful in this space. Once you understand that a correction or a dip is all part of the process in a crypto market, that is when you will then start to capitalize. That is why I always encourage people to attack the dips. I personally bought the dip myself at $52,000. Yes, it did go a little bit lower, but I do not mind because I am in cryptocurrency for the long run. I attack this dip and I encourage people to attack this dip purely because in the next couple months we will see completely different prices and people will look back on this and think, why did I not buy more? So that is why I will always encourage people to buy the dips, because it is the best thing you can do in the crypto space. Stay hungry, stay patient, and you will become a winner in this space. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is absolutely everything I've got for you in today's video. If you have enjoyed anything I've brought to you, don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, or share the video for more. Let's see if we can hit that 400 like target, and I also want to know your thoughts and opinions down below. With that, I've been Crypto Nobes. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Peace.